Okay, what is going on, CYPRX YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, how to trade them utilizing technical analysis properly, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. In today's video breakdown, we're going to be covering some XRP technical analysis as well as covering some fundamental articles for you guys. I'm going to sift through them. I'm going to attempt not to give you guys my personal opinion on them just because you guys know that YouTube doesn't really like that. But just to cover some main topics. Number one, I think that the price of XRP is artificially suppressed. Number two, I think that we are starting to pick up and see mainstream adoption, meaning that major news resources like CNN, Fox News, CNBC are starting to cover this SEC Ripple litigation. And I've told you guys multiple times, once we see that, okay, there's going to be a bigger mainstream adoption pickup for the purchasing of XRP. More people are going to start to funnel in to what is really happening behind the scenes and the suppression, the artificial suppression of XRP and the dirty stuff, in my personal opinion, again, that I think the SEC is up to. I also think that the SEC did not expect for Ripple to fight back the way that it is. You guys have seen, and I will show you guys in multiple news announcements and news fundamentals, that XRP is continuously scoring wins in this SEC litigation. Now, that's obviously not going to determine the long-term outlook, but I think that it is interesting, again, to say the least, that we're always seeing the SEC on the back end of this court case. Okay, so that's something to be mindful and to pay attention to. Before we get into the fundamentals, I'm just going to disclose to you guys my short-term and immediate-term technical analysis perspective on XRP. Right now, I think that XRP is enticing people to buy this quote-unquote dip. And I think that we are going to see a further dip in price action or another dip buying opportunity. Again, this isn't investing advice, okay? But right now, I think that price action on XRP is enticing buyers in the form of this uptrend or this solid hold of 55 cents. The supported region right here, we can see that price from this 55 cent region is currently trending up in the form of making consecutive higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. If we do see a trend upwards into the 70 cent region and we do not surpass the 70 cent region, I'm expecting the price action of XRP to reverse, sellers to pick up from these bids higher here at the 70 cent region and push price action down into lower liquidity areas beneath these equal lows here and this trend line liquidity here. Now that would all fall in tandem with around the 48 to 40 cent region. Okay, now I've read some technical analysis perspectives on XRP on FX Street, Daily FX, things of that nature, and they all align probably with that as well. And I have an article here for you guys today that aligns with that overall perspective as well. Now, understand what the majority of individuals, 90% of retail traders, are doing right now. They're watching these YouTube channels that are giving you guys bullish targets of $34, $100, $450 every single day on XRP, and it is manipulating you guys to think that this is the dip buying opportunity. Now, I disclosed to the CYPRX traders that I did load up on some XRP holdings at the 55 cent region. I had some buy limits that were triggered to the T on 55 cents. I even displayed those to you guys a couple days in advance on the YouTube channel. Go back and watch those videos if you had not seen that price action coverage, okay? Now, I'm not looking to load up on any more XRP bags unless we do surpass the 50 cent region and we come into this 48 to 40 cent region. My first buying opportunity, if I do see some support hold at the 48 cent region, will be at that area. If we surpass the 48 cent region, the next place I'm looking to purchase XRP will be at the 40 cent region. Okay, now to the upside, what do we need to see? The first immediate target that we need to overcome is this 70 cent region. Okay. If we do not surpass the 70 cent region, obviously, of course, you guys know my overall bias is for us to see another dip buying opportunity on XRP. This isn't investing advice, but for us to see any bullish continuation on XRP, we need to see a break and a hold above this immediate target of 70 cents. And then above that, the 75 to 80 cent region, which coexists with the supply region right here that we can see the bank and institutions put in sell orders here. Okay, we would need to see a break and a hold above the 75 to 80 cent region for any bullish continuation on XRP. If we do not get a break above those three significant higher levels, 70 cents, 75 cents, or 80 cents, most likely we're going to see price action on XRP turn around and plummet back into these lower price targets to come and clear out these equal lows and this trend line liquidity here in this area. Okay, now overall, there is still a lot of fear and uncertainty in the market when it comes to, Biden's infrastructure bill being potentially bad for Bitcoin. We see, the war tension with Russia and the Ukraine. There's a lot of uncertainty still surrounding the stock market and things of that nature. We also see, coronavirus, Delta variant causing concerns, risk appetite, things of that nature. Okay, you guys need to make sure that you're paying attention to some of the bearish sentiment surrounding the cryptocurrency space. And if any of that stuff picks up, guys, most likely we're going to see another dip buying opportunity on some of these cryptocurrencies, especially if we see Bitcoin, and I've mentioned this, drop below $30,000. If we see Bitcoin drop below $30,000, that is going to be a bearish confirmation that we are going to see some lower price action targets come into fruition on coins that we're interested in here on the CYPRX Advanced YouTube channel, which are Casper, HBAR, XRP, things of that nature, right? Okay, we're going to see further dip buying opportunities if Bitcoin drops below $30,000. So I'd go over to your Bitcoin chart and set some alerts if you're interested in purchasing XRP price at a lower price, because that would bring the price of XRP down and to come into fruition with these lower price targets. Okay, again, this isn't investing advice. This is just my overall analysis and perspective. I've given you guys bullish and bearish targets to be mindful of and pay attention to. I will leave these drawings on my charts and cover XRP maybe next week and see how price plays out over the weekend. Okay. But going over some fundamentals on XRP, guys, I'm just going to read these articles for you all, just generally zest through them, okay? This is from You Today. It reads, XRP and Uniswap still underbought per this on-chain data, okay? And I thought that that was very interesting, again, to say the least. This is what caught my eye with this article. As on-chain and market data provided by Sentiment suggests, XRP, Uniswap, and other altcoins may have entered the opportunity zone, according to MVRV divergence. I don't know what kind of indicator that is. It's unnecessary. But, however, this is what I thought was interesting. Again, because of where XRP is at compared to its all-time high price, scrolling down to this article right here, what do we see? XRP is presently changing hands at 58 cents after a multi-year stretch of lackluster trading action. At present prices, XRP is down 84% from its all-time highs of $3.84, reached in January 2018. So I thought that this article was interesting, again, because as an investor, you are going to have to make a decision whether XRP price is discounted enough for you or not. If it is, okay, and you do decide to purchase this quote unquote dip buying opportunity on XRP, and price does decide to plummet a little bit further, you are going to have to mentally deal with the fact that you're seeing a decline in your overall starting capital from when you initially invested into XRP, if this is where you're getting in at, okay? Because if you do see a decline in your portfolio, you might think that you're losing money and blah, 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 and miss the long-term overall perspective on XRP, which is overall bullish, okay? So make sure that if you are getting involved, and again, this isn't investing advice, if you are getting involved in XRP price action with where it's currently at right now, and we do see a further dip buying opportunity, make sure that you guys don't get enticed by fear to, close out your positions and then potentially cause yourself to lose money, okay? Understand the overall long-term perspective of XRP is up. Understand, obviously, of course, we are in 84% discounted regions from XRP's all-time high, okay? So again, that's a decision that you're going to have to make as an investor. Going over to this article, new report reveals Ripple ramping up XRP sales by 45% in Q4 of 2021. Demand for RippleNet skyrocketing. This article caught my eye because it's interesting to say the least. I highlighted this right here. The company also notes that RippleNet, its institutional payment providers network, had its most successful lucrative year to date. So I talked to you guys a lot about XRP price suppression and things of that nature. Now, this to me is an article confirming that. How does a cryptocurrency have its best year to date, okay, and is still plummeting in price right now? That is clearly artificial suppression, in my personal opinion. That is clearly something that is going on behind the scenes that, the SEC, Brad Garlinghouse, all the lawyers, anybody that's involved with this court case, they have information on this and they know what is going on behind the scenes. Now, your every average day retail investor does not. So what does it look like to us? It looks like XRP price action is going to melt and but in the long run, you guys watch, mark my words, 3 to 5 years from now, people are going to wish that they purchased XRP at the low prices that it's at right now. You guys see right here, the most successful and lucrative year to date. And XRP still has not surpassed its all-time high. And instead, it is going in the opposite direction. Why do you guys think that is? It is most likely because, the banking institutions, the people who are in control of these markets, smart money concepts need to come and clear out positions beneath these lows before sending prices higher on XRP. again, understanding that everything in the market happens for a reason. Manipulation is real, whether you want to believe it or not, and prices can be suppressed and moved into positions so that way it can grab liquidity to then move prices higher. Okay, and that is what I think is happening on XRP. I think that everything in this market is a game of chess, not checkers, and they know exactly why they've been pushing price action lower and lower, and that is to grab liquidity beneath these lows to eventually then send price higher after grabbing stop losses from all the people that bought the dip buying opportunity here that sent price higher and the dip buying opportunity here that sent price higher. We can imagine that there's stop losses that exist in this area that the bank and institutions, people with smart money, will need to come and collect before sending price higher. Okay, so be mindful of everything that is going on in the media right now and how it's all playing out. The devil, again, is in the details. You guys can see it here. The most lucrative year, most successful year to date. Yet XRP still has not surpassed and reached its all-time high. Okay, covering these two articles here, what do we see? Again, another headliner surrounding the SEC case. I've told you guys be mindful of this once we see mainstream adoption pick up, and we have seen that a lot in January 2022. We see companies like Fox News, we see resources like CNN, CNBC, all talking about this SEC litigation. And I've mentioned to you guys 6 to 8 months ago, mainstream adoption with the SEC case was very minimal, and you guys couldn't really find anything via the mainstream resources that we get covering the SEC litigation. Okay, but what do we see here? Ripple continues to score more points against the SEC. Is the lawsuit nearing its final verdict? I will leave the link in the description down below. This is coingate.com. Okay, you guys can sift through this article. But again, I find this article interesting because we see the SEC on the back foot of this court case time and time and time again. Now that's something that I think personally that the SEC did not expect. I think that Ripple fall back significantly and the SEC was not expecting that. They were expecting Ripple to kind of just give in and, you know, for the SEC to dominate this court case. And I think that the legal team that Ripple rounded up has put a significant amount of effort into winning this court case for Ripple, and I think that it is overall going to go in the favor of Ripple. But don't be surprised if headwinds start fluctuating price action on XRP due to, you know, global uncertainty, not just the SEC litigations and things of that nature, but the global uncertainty surrounding the crypto space and the overall market sentiment right now. Okay, with places like Russia and the Ukraine being at war, you know, the Biden administration setting some legal standards for Bitcoin and things of that nature. All of that stuff is going to have a major effect and impact on the market. So be mindful of that in the upcoming weeks and months ahead. Okay. Last but not least, guys, I have this article. This is the most interesting article that I found today. And I'll read it to you guys. Non-US XRP investors petition for congressional investigation of the SEC. Lawyer for 63,000 XRP investors invites non-US investors to demand a congressional investigation of the SEC for impropriety. That was extremely interesting. Again, we see mainstream adoption being picked up. Okay, more than 17,000 people have signed a petition calling for the U.S. Congress to investigate the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for impropriety and conflict of interest in bringing a lawsuit against Ripple Labs. This is insane. This is happening for the very first time in history. Okay, if you guys, you know, don't really truly understand what you are a part of, if you are an owner of XRP, guys, this is going to be, you know, history in the making. Once this SEC case is settled, and if it does go in favor of XRP, this is going to set the standard in the future of, you know, regulation surrounding cryptocurrencies. And you are, if you are a holder of XRP, involved in this, whether you want to believe it or not. This is extremely important, okay, for the future of cryptocurrency in general, not just XRP, okay? So blessings to you guys all. I hope that this video breakdown helped you guys out. I've given you guys some immediate bullish and bearish targets on XRP. This is more a kind of a general overview on some targets to be mindful of, not really an in-depth breakdown on the lower price action charts like I usually do. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let's be mindful. Again, I will leave this price action analysis on my charts, and we will come back to it maybe next week or in a couple of days to see how price action played out, considering my overall viewpoint and opinion. If you guys don't mind making sure that you smash that subscribe button, we really do appreciate it. And we are trying to build a YouTube channel here. Guys, anybody that is interested in the CYPRX mentorship, that link is in the description down below. As always, blessings to you guys. Be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you guys next time.